What is going on? I love this outfit. What are you wearing? Is that a NASCAR thing? What is that?
Arizona.
Oh, Arizona? Arizona NASCAR?
Band.
There's a band called Arizona?
Yeah.
Why do you know everything about his shirt? This is the weirdest interaction. Would you like his social security number too? I've been watching him for quite a bit. What's your name, handsome guy? Matthew, what do you do?
I work in real estate.
You work in real estate. And is this your wife, girlfriend?
Friend.
All right, well, but I can tell by her look, she wants something a little more. Oh shit, she said yes. And I just ruined your night, motherfucker. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make them have that talk whether they want to or not, everybody. Scorched earth. Oh, so I live in Connecticut now. I don't live in New York anymore. It's fine, which I think that should be the Connecticut motto. It's fine. We have good women's basketball and heroin, Connecticut. Anyway, heroin's a great time. I am sober though. I got out of rehab for the 5th time. Thank you. Yeah, 5th time. 5th time a year ago. Friends and family, remarkably less supportive the 5th time. The first time, it's, Dan, you got this. The 5th time, we are still pressing charges. I met this guy in rehab who halfway through rehab realized he was a woman, and that's too much rehab. I get it, though. I do get it. You know, Sam had a problem stealing from his daughter's college fund to pay for his crippling Oxycontin habit, but maybe Samantha can do it recreationally. Anyway, we're dating. First gig I did after rehab was in Florida, which felt like a test from God. Oh, you want to stay sober? Try Tampa. So I did this, I went to Tampa. I did this set. It was actually a pretty good set. I got off stage. This is the first time I'd been sober. I was trying to keep this guy. I got off stage. This guy stood up and goes, "Did we do coke at the Hard Rock Cafe 15 years ago till 6 a.m.?" And I'm like, "Were you the guy who pissed himself while singing the Dawson's Creek theme song?" And he goes, "Dan." And I go, "James." And we hugged. It was the most Florida greeting of all time. The only more Florida greeting would be like a manatee personally delivering you fentanyl. That would be it. Which sounds like the greatest Pixar movie ever. Starring Matthew Perry. All right. Come on. Come on. He's alive on a beach with Tupac and Epstein. Don't worry about it. Epstein, underrated rapper. When did he do that? I'm married. I love being married. I love my wife. My wife is the best thing that ever happened to me. I do not want to get a divorce. I don't think I couldn't. She helps me out with so much. I would need her help for the divorce. Like that. She'd be like, "Have you signed your papers yet?" I'm like, "No, I haven't." "God, get off me. Just want to play Halo." But we're good, man. But we've been together for a little bit over 5 years, so we gotta like switch it up. We tried to fucking. She was like, "We should role play." I was like, "All right." I'm like, "What do you want to do?" She's like, "Well, let's meet at a bar and pretend we're different people." And I'm like, "Well, this already sounds like a fucking scavenger hunt, but I'll try it." I got there. My wife sits down, and I said, "Hello," and she goes, "Hi." And I said, "What's your name?" And she goes, "Cheryl." And I'm like, already done. I can't fantasize about it. No slut is named Cheryl, okay? Cheryl is the name of a woman who's been through a hard marriage and is rebuilding again. Cheryl is who later Cheryl Crow sings about, you know? Not early Cheryl Crow. So I asked Cheryl, I was like, "Cheryl, what do you do?" And then she goes, "Cybersecurity." And I'm like, she's like, is that hot? I'm like, "No, it's not. I don't even know how to make that. Can't wait to scrape the malware from your pussy. That's not hot. We did finally find a game that works for us. It's called The Curious Hobo. And what it is my wife dresses up as a proper Upper East Side woman, Saks Fifth Avenue coat, Burberry scarf, and I dress up like a hobo. So, yeah, lose this part of the outfit. And she walks into my bedroom like it's the J train, and I just start jerking off under a New York Post. And she goes, "You're disgusting. You're humiliating." And I go, "Oh, no," and I come. I don't know why I come. Probably something broken inside of me. I have United Healthcare. I'm not gonna figure it out. Hashtag thanks Luigi, but I know I'm getting older. I know I'm getting older because the last time we did it, I started jerking off and I got a migraine and I collapsed. And my wife took off her coat and put it around me. Like, this just went from a sex game to an actual documentary about homelessness in America. Anyway, my dad is a pretty famous playwright, pretty well-known playwright. Playwright dads do not prepare you for the world. You can't pay rent, but you can sing it. Growing up, I'd be like, "Dad, these kids at school, they're picking on me, they're beating me up, what should I do?" And my dad's like, "Have you tried a disguise?" Cut to me getting my ass kicked as a tree. "Dad, how do I kiss girls?" "Practice on boys." So that's why Mom's gone. My dad and my grandpa would always compete over who had like a harder time in their 20s, who had to pull themselves up by the bootstraps with more force. And my grandpa, World War II veteran who freed concentration camps, pretty impressive. My dad did musicals. So they would be at the dinner table, and I'd be like, "Grandpa, is Saving Private Ryan accurate?" And he's like, "I can't watch that. It reminds me of all my friends who died over there." And my dad goes, "Not nearly as devastating as watching your show die in previews. Thanks, New York Times." And then he would release a dove from his bussy, everybody. It was a bussy dove. It was wearing a Phantom of the Opera mask. I'm fat. I don't know if you guys... This isn't CGI or Andy Serkis in a capture motion outfit. I'm getting so fat at this point, I'm becoming non-binary, but not by choice, you know? Like, if I got naked in front of you guys, you'd be like, "I can't identify that as a man or a woman. It looks like a floater from The Last of Us." I eat a lot of bad shit, man. I eat barbecue. I love barbecue. Why are barbecue restaurants either the blackest or whitest places you've ever been? There's no mixing of the races in a barbecue restaurant. It is either Wu-Tang or the Klan. There is no middle ground whatsoever. So I believe in aliens. I want to get abducted. I know it looks like I was just abducted. I have resting abducted face. But I do. I think they're here. I think they're benevolent. I want to get abducted. But I think I want it too bad. You got to play it hard to get with these aliens, all right? Like, if they abducted me now, they'd be like, "No, have you inserted the probe? There's a problem, Bebop. What's that?" "There's a probe already in there." "Come on, fellas, plenty of room. Beam me up, Daddy." The first couple that was ever abducted in the United States, this is true, 1961, Betty and Barney Hill. Have you ever heard of this story? No. Oh, you have. This car. There's always one weirdo on the back who has the same opinions that I do. Like, I'm going to get done and we're going to go like this, you know, like... But anyway, Betty and Barney Hill. 1961, outside of Boston. Betty was a white woman. Barney was a black guy. So you know they're not making up, because in 1961, an interracial couple does not want more attention. Like, this is how the abduction went. They were driving and they're like, "Oh, fuck, there's a light in back of us. Oh, fuck, it's getting caught. Oh, thank God, it's just aliens." But how funny it would be if like the aliens abducted them and they were even more racist than the whites. Are you here to do tests on me? No, to keep you away from our women. Damn it! I thought it would be nicer up here. It's not. What's new? What a fucked up shit happening in the world. There's a new pope. That's some good news, right? I guess. You think cardinals and bishops must get so pumped when a priest just gets normal arrested, you know? Like, hello? Father O'Brien's been arrested. Fuck! For what? DWI. Oh, thank God. Well, he killed a kid. Did he fuck him? Then we're fine. Click. Goddamn. Got the light. Too much genius up here, folks. No, you guys have been awesome. Give yourselves a round of applause to stand. Please tip your waitresses. I will leave on this one joke, though. I will leave on this one joke. When I was a kid, my parents were pretty poor. They were both teachers, and they couldn't afford a babysitter, you know, growing up. So they would have my grandparents watch me. This is all true, what I'm about to tell you. And my grandma always wanted a granddaughter. So whenever my mom would leave, my grandma would take me into a special room, dress me in a tutu, and have me dance for my grandfather while he blew cigar smoke. Like, why not just molest me? You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know what that is. I brought that to my therapist. I got to that part, and then he was like, and then they fucked you, right? And I'm like, no. He's like, I don't know what to tell you. Did they not like my dancing? Is that it? I feel like the one kid Jared from Subway passed on, you know what I mean? Like, oh, sorry, kid, you're not eating enough Subway. Come back to me when you have some... I don't want to end on a pedophile joke, but I guess I'll have to end on another pedophile joke. Here's the best way to keep your kids away from pedophiles, all right? Make them creepy, all right? Nobody wants to fuck a creepy kid. All right, the van pulls up, opens the door. Hey, kid, you want to come inside? Kid holds up a dead cat. They said it had 9 lives. Not looking for anything serious right now. All right, thank you guys. Have a good one. Follow me on fucking Instagram. Jesus Christ.